everybody. You've got a good view right now of the puppies nursing. From left to right, the big boy on the left is Hugo, the little black girl. Next to him is Maeve. The buff puppy next to her is Roxy. And the brown and white puppy next to Roxy is Lolly. Ralph is spending a couple days with a kitten rescuer who's trying to bottle feed him and help him to gain weight. We're hopeful that he will be able to pull through and gain weight. Yesterday morning, when I did the weigh-in, Ralph had only gained 3 grams from the day before, which is it's not great. I called our vet yesterday morning. We have such nice vets. Our 2 vets are so nice. They let Camp Cocker have their cell phone, call them at home. So I called Dr. Rachel, and she told me to give Ralph a private nursing session with mom. Do it 4 times a day, 30 minutes a day. So I did the first one yesterday, maybe, I don't remember, it was late morning. And she told me to weigh him before and after each feeding. And when I weighed him after his private feeding, he had lost 2 grams. So then I called the vet back, and she's like, okay, bring him over to my house. She tried to bottle feed him. And then she was trying to, he's a little, it's challenging to bottle feed him because he doesn't have, he's not strong, like his suckling is not strong, and I don't know if, because he's such a preemie, if his digestive system or if his lungs are strong enough to do the inhaling, like suck. I mean, I don't know, this is all a guess, but she did get him to nurse on a bottle, and then she was trying to teach me how to do it. And my skill set's not, my skill set is I'm a beginner. I don't bottle feed. The last time I had to bottle feed was, oh gosh, 2019 maybe? Yeah, I mean, it's not something that I'm doing on a regular basis. And so my skill set's very inexperienced. So, and I was very nervous of forcing Ralph to drink from the bottle. I was scared of aspirating him. So Dr. Rachel could see I was nervous, so she called a kitten rescuer that she knows. And kitten rescuers have a lot of bottle feeding experience, a lot. I mean, that's pretty much what they do all the time, is they're bottle feeding kittens. So she called this kitten rescuer who offered to take Ralph for a couple days. And I heard Dr. Karen on the phone with the kitten rescuer telling her what she wants done for Ralph. She wants him to get fed every 2 hours. Basically, the schedule is he wakes up, weigh him, feed him, potty him, feed him, weigh him, and then keep track of all that, like write it all down, and then 2 hours later, do the same thing all over again. And then at night, overnight, it can go every 3 hours. To potty a puppy, you just do just like the mommy dog. You take a Oh, it's really easy because puppies can't potty on their own at this age. Oh, are they finally done nursing? Betty can relax. Oh, this sweet girl. So to potty a puppy, the mommy dog usually does this for them. They can't potty on their own at this age, so the mommy dog usually stimulates their pee and their poo to come out with her tongue, and she eats it. But if a human is going to potty a puppy at this age, you take a wet paper towel, and then you take the paper towel and you just wipe the puppies where they pee. You stimulate it, and then urine comes out, and then you do the same thing to their butt, and poop comes out, and you clean them up. But yesterday when Dr. Rachel pottied Ralph, the urine that came out was really dark yellow, and she said that means he's dehydrated, and he looks like he's nursing all of the time when I check on him, but something's going on where he's not actually getting, he's nursing, but there's something, he's not getting the milk in, which is why he looked dehydrated yesterday. So, I drove Ralph to the kitten rescuer's house, and I'm thinking we're probably not gonna get an update for a couple days. It might take a couple days to find out if he's gonna gain weight. So that's what's going on. Our volunteer, Nami, she's an animal communicator. I asked her to check in with Betty to let Betty know why I had to take Ralph away. You're so beautiful. And she explained to Betty that Ralph hopefully was gonna come back in a couple days. But Betty said she thought she was doing a good job. She didn't think Ralph needed bottle feeding. And Nami told her that she was doing a really good job, but Ralph just needs a little extra help right now. So I think Betty understands that we're just trying to help him. So anyway, that's the update. Oh my God, look how big Hugo and Ralph and Roxy's catching up with him. Look at these two. Look, Roxy's catching up with Ralph. Oh my God. So these other puppies, they're all gaining. I'll weigh them this morning. I'll weigh them all in a little bit when they're done nursing, but these guys look great. Hugo and Roxy. Hugo came out and was born fully an adult dog. Like, he came out, he's like, okay, hey world, I'm here, I'm Hugo, I'm ready. Maeve and Roxy came out great as well. She's the other buff puppy. I have a hunch that Hugo and Roxy were from the same baby daddy, and I feel like they were inseminated on the same day. Okay, so quick, if anyone doesn't understand, so when female dogs go into heat, they're in heat for an average of 14 days. Sometimes it can be 21 days, but they can get inseminated by multiple baby daddies on multiple days. So for example, if Hugo and Roxy, good girl Betty's pottying Roxy right now. Do you see what she's doing? She's stimulating Roxy's urine to come out with her tongue, and she's drinking it. You're a good mommy. Anyway, so I'm sorry, my train of thought. I haven't had coffee yet. So if a female dog is in heat, she can get inseminated by a male dog any day of or multiple days of her heat cycle, and she can get inseminated multiple days by multiple dads. So I have a hunch that Hugo and Roxy, the buff ones, I have a feeling they were inseminated early on in her heat cycle, and that the really preemies, Floyd, who we lost already, and Ralph, were likely inseminated later on in her heat cycle, you know, maybe even as late as 2 weeks later. So basically, because Hugo was ready, Hugo was like, we're done, we're ready to come out. So he led the way for her to go into labor. He and Roxy were ready to come out, but Floyd and Ralph needed, I feel like they needed 2 more weeks. And for every, so a woman is pregnant for 9 months, a dog is pregnant for 9 weeks. So if Ralph and Floyd came out 2 weeks early, that's the equivalent of a human baby being 2 months preemie. So there's a lot of, their organs aren't ready. They just weren't ready to be born. So it's compromised their organs and their development. There goes Ralph. Oh my God, Ralph. Hugo, there goes Hugo. There he goes. This boy is so strong. I swear he's about to stand up and walk. His little legs, he's so, his muscle development is going so well. So that's what I think happened. I think that Hugo and Roxy were from the first insemination, and so they determined the schedule for when Betty would go into labor. And I feel like Floyd and Ralph were from an insemination that was much later, and they weren't ready to be born. They weren't done. They needed more time growing. So we'll see what happens with Ralph, and just hope for the best. That's all anyone can do. And then it looks like Maeve the black one, and Lolly, the brown and white one, they're gaining weight. I feel like maybe they were from an insemination that was, it was later on than Hugo and Roxy, but it wasn't so much later that they're struggling. So they're doing good. They're doing really good. This dude, Hugo came out born. He looks like a little polar bear. Look at him, big yawn. Do our daily exercises, neonatal exercises. Touch the paw, touch each toe, touch the pad of the paw. Very nice. Do this every day because it helps with it stimulates their neurological development. Touch the paw. Okay, let's do your exercise on this paw. Here we go. Touch the paw, each toe. Touch the pad of the paw. Very nice. Let's do the front right paw. Touch the paw, each toe. Hugo, we gotta do our exercises. Touch each toe. Touch the pad. There you go. You had your exercises. Yes, you was a big grown, strong puppy boy. You had your exercises. Okay, you can go nappies now. Oh my God, look how big he is. Look at his big belly. He's gonna be a big, strong puppy boy. Big, strong, healthy puppy. So, okay, I will weigh the puppies in a little bit, and I'll post their weights. Actually, I'll just update this live stream post with their weights. So if you check back in a couple hours and look at the post again, I'll have added the weights. All right, have a good morning, everybody. Bye-bye.